Hey everyone, Kevin here. What I'd like to do in this video is talk about Sony's PlayStation Plus membership and talk about whether I think it offers value for money. Now, if you've got an Xbox One or an Xbox 360, there is the Xbox Gold membership, and my friend has an Xbox One and he also has the EA membership. Now, I don't know about the Gold membership. I've never used it. I don't know whether that offers value for money. A lot of what I'll be saying in this video will be applicable to that as well, but I don't have experience with that, so I won't be talking about it. The EA membership thing that my friend paid for, that does seem like very good value for money. But in this video, I want to talk about PlayStation Plus. So the basics of it are this: you pay a monthly, quarterly, or yearly fee, and you get access to the PlayStation Plus membership deal. And essentially what happens is every month you get a collection of games that you can download free of charge, or you can download, well, not technically free because you've paid for your membership, but you get to download them and you get a lot of discounts on other games as well. So it encourages you to download games and you get discounts. The discounts, they kind of vary, and the games vary as well. So I've had it for a year, and for the year that I've just had, I don't think it was worth it. Moving forward, it might be a little bit different, but I'll talk about the year I've just had. So for 12 months, I downloaded all of the games that were available, and they offer you games for the PS4, PS3, and the PS Vita. And what I did was every month I just added the games for the Vita, the PS3, and the PS4 to my library, so that, you know, when I turn on my PS3, I could download a huge collection of games. Same with the PS4. Now, there was a few games that were okay, but here's my problem with it. You know, it retails in the UK at £40 at the moment anyway. And my problem with it was that the games were never that good. They were never A-plus games. They were never games that retailed at a high price. A lot of the games that they offered normally sell for, in the UK, between a few pounds and £10 or something like that. Some of the games do get good reviews, but they're generally indie games. They're not premium games you would expect. You do get a few discounts, so if you're buying a lot of digital games, that can work out well. But if I look at all the times I played games over the last year, I probably, you know, the games that I downloaded through the PS Plus membership, I probably only played a few hours of them, and I probably only played a few hours of them just to try them. You know, I'm not saying there wasn't good games there. There was. It's just there wasn't games that really drew me in and made me want to play the games more than the games that I had in my collection already. So I guess my main complaint, you know, after using it for a year, was yes, they give you lots of free games, but generally speaking, from the PS4 perspective anyway, I'm not talking about the PSC or PS Vita, but the PS4 perspective, I found that the games were never great. And really, if I think about the money that I spent on it, £40, I probably just could have downloaded 4 games at £10 that were better, and I would have played them a lot more and got a lot more hours of gameplay. Now, one of the reasons I'm bringing this up is because my membership cancelled. It's expired. Now, here's the thing. When you buy games at a discount, so say, for example, the discount could be £15, brings the games down to £12. After your membership expires, you get to keep those games. You don't have to give them back or anything. But after your membership expires, whether you paid for a month, you know, quarterly, yearly, all of the games that you downloaded, all of the games that are on your system, you cannot play them. You no longer have access to that library. So it's only for the duration of the membership that you get the benefit of those games. And again, this comes down to why I said that for the £40, you know, that I paid for the membership, I probably could have just bought 4 games, and after the year expired, I could continue to play those games. I could have bought 4 games that I wanted and played those games. So looking back on the year that I've just had, I don't think it was worth it for me. Now, it is worth noting that you can buy PlayStation Network cards a little bit cheaper. So, for example, in the UK, there's one at £35. So you get £35 for your PlayStation Network account, your PSN account, and it retails at £31.89. So you can save £3 or £4 off whatever they're charging. Now, I got an email the other day, so it's really just a coincidence that they're putting up the prices. So they're putting the cost of it on a monthly basis. This is the UK, may I stress. £5.99 to £6.99 per month. Quarterly is going from £14.99 to £19.99. And annually, it's going from £39.99 to £49.99. So on a monthly basis, it's going up £1. Quarterly, it's going up £5. And on a yearly basis, it's going up £10 up to £50. Now, if I didn't think it was good value last year, it being £10 more a year, you would think that I don't think it's good value, for this year. But they've thrown a kind of spanner in the works, because this month, what they're doing is offering a few games, and right off the bat, they're offering Just Cause 3, which I would consider a premium game. It still retails at £45 in the UK, and they're also offering Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, which retails at £11.99 on the PSN store. So it's from 2014. Just Cause 3 is from December 2015. Now, the game's a little bit older, but you are getting good games. This is it's a little bit annoying, because in the month that my network, my PlayStation Network membership, PS Plus membership has expired, they're offering 2 games that I would actually play and I would probably have just bought myself. Now, as far as the price increase goes, you've got until the 31st of August to do that, so it would be worth, if your membership's just expired or you're thinking about it, if you're going to do it, buy it before the end of August, so you'll save yourself a lot of money. Save yourself £10 over the year. Now, as far as whether it's going to be worth getting a PS Plus membership over the next year, I don't know, because it really depends on whether this kind of quality is going to be offered over the next year. There's a very good chance, call me skeptical, but there's a very good chance that because they're moving the price up to stop people complaining, they're offering 2 very good titles. Next month, they could be going back to offering poor indie titles again. Well, not poor indie titles. Sometimes the games are good, but Just Cause 3 is a game that I probably would buy on disc if I saw it on sale. And a lot of the time it's games that I just wouldn't download or I wouldn't buy. So therein lies the dilemma. I need to renew for another year. Normally I wouldn't, but the fact that there's 2 really good games that I'd like to play, I might end up doing it. So I could buy like the £35 voucher for $31.29 and then add the credit I've got already and download those games in a few days. Let me know what you guys think about this. Bear in mind, when you get a PlayStation Plus membership, after the year expires, you don't get access to those games. So you do end up having to pay £50 a year, or a little bit less if you buy a discount card. They've got a discount card for £50 on this website, for example, for £45. So say £45. Say you use a card, £45 a year it will be after, from September onwards, and you will get access to all the games, 12 months of games. But after those 12 months of games, after that 12 months of gaming, you will no longer have access to those games, and you'll need to, delete it from your library or remove it from your system if you don't have space. So there is a good argument that instead of doing that, I could just spend £50 and buy 5 games on sale at £10. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think of the PS Plus membership. Whether you think it's value for money, whether you think it's a waste of money. Let me know if you've got it yourself. I've not made a decision on this myself, whether I'm going to renew yet, but it is a little bit more encouraging because of the quality of the games. But there's a good chance that this is just a bait and switch, and they're going to offer these games. I'll upgrade, and then next month it'll be back to cheap indie games that I don't really want to play. There you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about this. And until next time, take care.